watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 9, covering the entire DMV. A woman killed at a parking lot. The fatal shooting overnight near the DC-Maryland line with no shooter in custody. And an ex-principal in hot water, a former school leader accused of sexual harassment and bullying. The latest details in Maryland. And a kilted Christmas, the holiday parade in Virginia, celebrating Scottish heritage. The sights and sounds parading through Alexandria's streets.
And the latest update is we do have a dense fog advisory for some. We'll show you where that is located. Plus, rain is coming down in the area as well. We'll show you the latest hyper-local radars, all just a few minutes from now.
And a championship showdown on the field as two Frederick County rival high schools duke it out for the top state title. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Ben Dennis. Police in Prince George's County are searching for a suspect in a shooting that left one woman dead. They say that this happened around 11 o'clock last night on the 4800 block of Marlboro Pike. This is in Capitol Heights. When police got there, they found a woman with several gunshot wounds. She was taken to the hospital where she died from her injuries. If you have any information, give police a call. And take a look at these photos from DC Fire and EMS. A person was rescued from the Anacostia River just this morning. Officials say that happened near V Street Southwest at James Creek Marina around 9 a.m. Officials believe that a man fell from a fuel dock at the marina and drifted out into the river. He was pulled from the water, listed in stable condition. He did not need to be sent to the hospital after that rescue. New tonight, WMATA says the orange and blue line are now running once again on schedule. But check out this photo right here. That's where the lines were single tracking between Foggy Bottom and Arlington Cemetery for about an hour because of the track repairs certainly needed right there at the Roslyn Station. And a popular Georgetown hangout is no more. What's known as Graffiti Cliffs still stands, but you can't get out onto it, and you can understand why. The fencing right there. DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us from that site to explain why it's closed.
This new fence surrounds what's known as Graffiti Falls. It's to prevent people from getting out onto this stretch of the old Potomac Aqueduct.
It's sad to not have this anymore.
Nastasia Fulkanis can only recall what it was like to hang out at Graffiti Cliffs.
It was just a nice escape from campus and just from the hectic DC life.
Locals tell us the new lock fence went up about a couple of weeks ago. Safety is an issue here. 2 people reportedly drowned back in August 2017 when they fell off the cliffs into the water. People understand the need for safety, but don't believe the area should have been closed to the public.
It would have been nice maybe if the fence was moved further out so people could still have access to the graffiti area and could hang out in that communal public space.
It's like, okay, how many things are you going to protect people from, and how many fences are you going to put up until it just becomes policing people in every aspect of their life?
People often come to Graffiti Cliffs to see the Key Bridge and the Potomac River. They still can, though the view now is slightly obstructed. The National Park Service did not respond to our request to comment on this story. In Georgetown, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Dave tonight. We're switching gears now. An annual DC holiday boat parade and fireworks show at the wharf. We're going to bring up those images right here. Those boats started the event off by sailing from the Haynes Point up the Washington Channel before docking at the wharf. There was a fireworks show that also lit up the sky there. Meantime, in Alexandria, DC News Now's morning reporter Liberty Zabala snapped this video. The 23rd annual Alexandria Holiday Boat Parade of Lights. It includes a pop-up beer garden, local food vendors, and holiday music performances. Time is 9:04 tonight on DC News Now. Turning to your weather now with Scott Sumner. Scott, we're tracking the rain that's already coming through the area out in the western part of the region, but the fog out there is on full display.
Yeah, we're going to show you a little bit of that here, Ben. This is the rain aspect of it. Here's I-95 near Quantico. As you can see, the heavy rain coming down at this point in time. Wet pavement as well as the fog is also causing much of an issue at times. And we'll see that as we switch over to our radar system here. And you can see, again, as we fly in to the local area here in Washington, D.C., just starting to see some light rain showers move across and across the Beltway here, Lincoln Laconia, Franconia. That's where you're seeing some showers. We pan a little bit further south and to the west, and you can see where that moderate rain is. And of course, Quantico's right in here, so we're starting to see between Dale City and Fredericksburg that steady to heavy and moderate rain kick in across the area, with more waiting in the wings down towards the Charlottesville area. We also, in between the 6 and this hour's newscast, have gotten from the National Weather Service a dense fog advisory that will run to 10 o'clock in the morning. That's for all these areas along the coast, so counties in the coast here, which would be St. Mary's, we have Calvert County, and we also have Anne Arundel County right along the Chesapeake, where visibilities have really gone downhill. As a matter of fact, not just along the Chesapeake, but extending inland as well, where we have zero visibility or a half a mile or a mile visibility in some cases. So please be careful if you're out and about on the roadways tonight and overnight, and possibly even into tomorrow morning. You might, as a little tip, you might even want to put your hazards on there as you're driving fairly slow on some of those roadways so people can see where you are. Wet weather tonight, Sunday morning fog and showers, mild temperatures this weekend, and then more showers for Tuesday night. We'll talk about that and show you the full 7-day forecast coming up.
Scott, thanks. Meantime, in D.C., the Marbury Plaza apartments in Southeast are now up for sale. Tenants there have been pushing for improved living conditions lately. Residents have also urged D.C. government officials to take over the complex to make needed repairs and maintenance. That apartment now officially looking for a buyer after filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy earlier this year. And an investigation into a former Maryland middle school principal accuses him of sexual harassment and bullying. Montgomery County's Inspector General says Dr. Joel Beidelman violated the district's policies on sexual harassment and bullying while on the job. Beidelman was principal at Farquhar Middle School, then promoted to Paint Branch High School principal, but was placed on leave following an extensive Washington Post investigation. The county school superintendent calling Beidelman's behavior disturbing and egregious. She says it's crucial that the community knows that, quote, any type of abusive behavior will not be tolerated. She also says that she's now working with a diverse group on a comprehensive action plan. And turning to a DC News Now exclusive, where we have identified the dangerous working conditions for air traffic controllers in the DMV. That's at Dulles and Reagan National Airports. According to records, as of September this year, controllers at the Washington Tower DCA already clocked in nearly 6,000 overtime working hours. Workers at the Dulles Tower facing similar problems, with overtime hours nearly doubling from 2021 to 2022. In August, the FAA announced a series of meetings following an alarming number of close calls and near misses on runways across the U.S.
On a day you might get severe thunderstorms in the area and you're having to reroute a bunch of traffic, you might not have the bodies to get in there and really do it successfully. Most jobs you can have a slip and it's not a problem. Our slip could be deadly.
This comes as Congress weighs an FAA reauthorization bill facing a December 31st deadline. And folks in Alexandria rang in the holiday season today with the 52nd annual Alexandria Scottish Christmas Walk Parade. It was great. I was there. According to the parade's website, the event was created to honor the city's Scottish heritage. We caught up with some folks who took part in the celebration to see if they're feeling all that cheer.
It's just an incredible spirit of friendship and kindness and energy that is here on the streets of Alexandria, one of the great cities in America. And
oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome.
We always love this parade.
The crowd was outstanding. That makes it easy. Yeah. I have bad knees and bad everything, and it was just so much easier by the fact that we had the crowd supporting us today.
The event also featured live music from U.S. National Scottish Fiddle champion and DMV-based musician Sean Healy. Fairfax County schools have 28 new electric school buses. They're not only giving students a smooth ride to class, but they're teaching them about the environment. School officials say that the goal is to convert the entire bus fleet by 2035. School leaders say that kids love the rides because they're new, different, quiet, and without fumes.
School bus is an extension of the classroom. So being able to introduce real world technology that's going to affect their lives going forward is key to understanding and sparking curiosity. Right now, Fairfax County has the largest fleet of electric buses in the Commonwealth, but the district still has a way to go to convert all of its 1,600 school buses. Montgomery County Council unanimously supporting the introduction of a measure to rid of certain parking requirements in the county, and it could
spur up some motivation to go carless. Officials say the proposal will get rid of parking minimums for developments near rail and bus stations. They say the minimums are outdated, and they hope the move will encourage people living there to get rid of their car and switch to public transport. Officials also say that they hope the move will also ease the housing crisis in the county. There'll be a public comment period on that bill January the 16th. Heads up for commuters. Metro has some closures to keep in mind for this weekend. The Virginia Square George Mason University station will close tomorrow morning because of a safety exercise. It'll reopen at 2 p.m., but free shuttle buses from Boston to Clarendon will replace the Metro during those affected hours.